I'm Joe Warren.
I'm Scott Rixler.
And I'm John Greiner.
I'd like to welcome everyone to our class, An Introduction to Interactive Computing in Python. We've got a lot of fun activities planned for the next 8 weeks. And to kind of get things rolling, we've all wore our t-shirt for Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock. This is going to be your project at the end of the first week. So guys, let's just play a game of kind of a battle royale here and just we'll show them how it works. Okay, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, shoot!
Wait a second. Oh,
What's that mean?
I'm Scissors.
You're Scissors.
Oh, scissors!
No. Scissors doesn't. Oh. I tried. Anyways, we're having fun doing this class, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun doing the class. I'll be back in a couple of seconds, and we'll talk a little bit more about the details and what's going to go on in the class, and maybe show you a couple of exciting things you're going to do. See you in a second. Well, welcome from the future. It's great to be here. In the time since that video was shot, we've offered more than a dozen sessions of this class. During that time, the class has gone from 8 weeks to 9 weeks to now 2 parts, 5 weeks plus 4 weeks. And one more thing, my hair's got a lot grayer. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about the current structure of the class website and share a few observations about the class that we've gathered over those dozen sessions. Then we'll finish up by going back to 2012 and taking a peek at the final project you'll create at the end of this class, and also share a little bit of motivational material to get you fired up. Right now, good programmers make 6-figure salaries. But to learn the material to make that 6-figure salary, you can't spend 2 hours a week for 8 to 10 weeks. You're going to have to spend a lot more time over a longer range to gather the skills to be the kind of programmer that's going to earn that much money. This class and this specialization is dedicated to moving you forward towards a real career in computer science. And so to do that, we're going to ask you to work harder. Stick with us. A collection of resources that we built up over the last 3.5 years that help answer questions that may arise as you're working on the material in the class. This first page is actually probably the most important. It's the honor code for the class. And let me just kind of give you the high-level view of what the honor code says. Do your own work. Don't copy other people's work. You're going to build programs, these are the mini projects, and we want you to write your own code. And there's a reason that we want you to do this. If you copy, you're really robbing yourself of the chance to learn the material. The value of this specialization is not in the PDF file that you get when you finish it. The value is in the knowledge that you gain by doing the work. So, when you take the first cut at a mini project, please do your own work. You a peek at your final project, and here it is. This is Rice Rocks. It's basically a clone of the 80s arcade game Asteroids. Let me just show you how it works here. We'll click to get started, and we use the arrow keys, and we can fly our spaceship around, and we destroy asteroids. Every asteroid we destroy, we get 10 points. If I happen to crash into an asteroid, I lose a life. And the goal is to score as many points as possible in your 3 lives. Now, looking at this, it may seem kind of hard to imagine you could go from knowing nothing about programming to building a game like this in 9 weeks. All right, let me finish up with kind of a little bit about the philosophy that we have for this class. We're going to do our best to put on a great class. We're experimenting with new techniques and new methods to help you learn the material better. We may try, for example, some studies involving how to improve peer assessment. We've created PyStep. We need something from you. Right? There's going to be times when you're working on the mini project where you're going to get stuck. You're going to be like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why my code's not working. I'm going to talk about in Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock some very tangible things that you can go through to try to keep making progress on the mini project. But I can only tell you the most important attribute you need right now is tenacity. Okay? If you get frustrated and you get stuck, don't quit. Take a break for a little while. Come back and work on the mini projects some more. I think you'll find that as you kind of work your way into the class, the excitement of actually building your mini projects and getting them working will kind of carry you through the frustration that you feel if you're getting stuck at some point in the process. Let me say one more thing about video. There's times in this class where we're going to do goofy stuff. Our goal is to be funny. Sometimes we're lame, I admit it. but we're trying to avoid being boring. And so I'll end this with actually pointing you back to kind of another version of our introduction that I got ganged up on and had suppressed. So take a look at it. You guys ready to play?
Yep.
Ready?
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, shoot!
All right, let's do it again. Do it again, guys.
All right.
Ready? Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, shoot!
Oh, let's see. I covered that. What did you do, Scott? Paper disproved Spock.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, we were having a lot of fun in this class, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun too.